Well, greetings once again, my friends, my fellow modelers, my fellow lovers of Halloween, and my fellow lovers of everything interesting. It's official. Today is October 1st, 2022. So we got to think about the Halloween projects. So I was thinking about a couple of different ideas that I got so we can do a Halloween build. Last year, we did the Flying Dutchman, the 3D puzzle, and that thing came out pretty cool. So I figured that was a good little tradition to start, so we're going to do a Halloween build for this year as well. And I'm going to show you some of the upcoming Halloween projects. I got a couple of goodies to show you, so sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and we're going to take a look at the upcoming Halloween projects. The first Halloween project that I want to show you guys, and again, we're not going to do these all at once, and I'm not sure which one I'm going to do for this year, but I do want to show them to you. The first one I want to show you is I love those glow-in-the-dark kind of skeleton model kits. Just the glow-in-the-dark stuff I love. This is the Johnny Roger series, and this is the Spoils of War. And you can see the captain with his pirate and the ship's wheel, and he's either protecting or going to get or reclaim his treasure. And this, I love it when they brought these kits back. You can see some of the decals that are going to go on it. There's really not a whole lot. Probably for his hat, and where else could some of the decals be? I'm not really sure. But you can see the decal sheet that's included in the kit. Features authentic scale model, detailed parts, and it's a skill level 3, challenging, requires glue. And on the side, this is in 1/12 scale. And this is the Lindbergh line. And I love the fact that round 2 brought back a lot of these great Lindbergh models. The Shining Spoils of the Scallywag. You can see the Jolly Roger series. I'm sorry for the glare. It's pretty hard to avoid. You get the ends of the box. This is kit HL61412. And take a look at the back and you can see the finished model. And again, I apologize for the glare. It's got the bonus medallion and coin. Some of the people on YouTube really made that look fantastic. Make it actually look like metal. Bonus medallion and coin. The quick draw action. You can see he's holding a pistol. And he's got the sword in the other hand. Spare parts that you can kind of litter around. People that tried to steal his plunder and were unsuccessful. Realistic treasure base. You can see all the coins scattered. You can see his parrot. It's going to sit on his shoulder. It would have been cool if the parrot would have been a skeleton too, but he's a full-flesh bird. And the treasure chest. Look at the spider on the guy's head. So this is 6 1/4 inches tall. It's 6 inches wide. So it's not the biggest. Probably be about, the base would probably be about that wide. Let's see if you can see. Yeah, about that wide and about that high. So this is the first one I wanted to show you. This is the Lindbergh line from the Jolly Roger series, and this one is the Shining Spoils of the Scallywag. And I just love the glow-in-the-dark models, especially the skeleton ones. Okay, moving on to the next. We're going to keep the glow-in-the-dark model kits. Next one I want to show you is the Forgotten Prisoner of Castlemaire from Atlantis. And I love this stuff. I absolutely love these kits. They've got the dungeon scenes. They have the like the Frankenstein's laboratory. I just love all that stuff. When I saw this, I wanted to get this. This is relatively new. And I had just gotten this in the mail a couple of days ago, and I want to add it to the Halloween project list. You can see, I think it's the same on all of the sides. It glows in the dark, and you can see he's got a collar around his neck. And this is kit number A453. And this is 2020 Atlantis Toy and Hobby, Long Island. And you go to the other side, you can see this looks like it's in 1/8 scale. The skill level of 2. And let's see, it measures 8.5 inches high. What is that? 4.5 inches wide. Total of 51 parts, and it's molded in gray. So I'm thinking it's the skeleton itself that glows in the dark. You can see the kit number a little bit better over here. A453. Made in USA. Nice. And on this side you can see the barcode. And all, because it's perfectly square, all sides are just about the same photo-wise. So looking at the back, you can see what the actual model is going to look like finished. I love that. The Forgotten Prisoner. Includes prisoner figure and chains, dungeon wall and decor, rats, snake, spider, and a nameplate. It's got a bonus extra glow-in-the-dark parts to give your kit a ghoulish glow. So you can see probably the skeleton. Look at the hand. I love the hand. You can see the spider. The sign. This would be really fun to do. Really fun. Behold the rotting remains of Baron Sorgi, oppressive overlord of Castle Mare, ruthless and unrepentant. He plundered and persecuted the peasants under his rule, never changed his wicked reign. That is until the cunning Lord Basti dared to oust Sorgi and take command of his fieldom. A deadly game of deceit and double cross ensued, and in the end, Basti was struck dead by an assassin's arrow, but not before Sorgi himself had been accosted and chained by Basti's minions to be forgotten forever. But Sorgi's corpse now stirs with an unnatural life force. He's back from the dead to exact his revenge on all who had his hand in his eternal incarceration. Don't turn your back. Sorgi has a score to settle, and he's taking no prisoners. So he's going to come back, and you can see he's getting ready because he's glowing in the dark. So this is going to be like a really fun kit. So this is the second one that we have with the skeleton. This is going to be really fun. Okay, we're going to shift gears for this one. This one is going to be really totally off subject from the other model kit, but it's still ghostly for Halloween. And this one is the Dukes of Hazzard, the Ghost of the General Lee. And this is from Season 2, Episode 6. And it includes glow-in-the-dark parts. Now, I wasn't like really huge into the Dukes of Hazzard, but I do remember watching the show when I was a kid. And I remember the episode where the Duke boys had the General Lee go off into a lake while Roscoe was chasing him, and it made it appear to Roscoe that the Duke boys, Bo and Luke, were killed. And of course he felt bad because he just wanted to give them tickets and keep them abiding by the law. And he didn't want to see them dead. So he was freaked out by it, and it was actually a sad scene because Sheriff Roscoe P. Coltrane in Enos, they try to go into the lake to save him, and he can't find them. And it's sad when he thinks that they're dead. But anyway, they start messing with his head, and they rig something for the General Lee to be glowing. And he hears like a spook in the night, and he goes and he opens up the door, and it's the General Lee's ghost that's revving her engine. So that's what inspired this model kit, and this is by MPC. You can see some of the other MPC kits. And again, this is new. This is a re-release by Round 2. You can see the General Lee, the regular version. And we've got Daisy, of course, famous for those Daisy Duke jeans. Catherine Bach. You can see her car. She later switched to a Jeep after that was destroyed, and we got Roscoe Duke Boys, Roscoe P. Coltrane. We got his car. On the side, you can see this is in 1/25 scale, and it's the Dukes of Hazzard, the Ghost of General Lee, includes glow-in-the-dark parts. And this is kit number MPC 75412. And you can see it's got some information on the side. See, that's what I was talking about when Roscoe thought that they had been killed. And then the ghost, Enos and Roscoe are all freaked out. The season 2, episode 6, The Famous Dukes of Hazzard, The Ghost of General Lee, aired on TV, and it featured Roscoe getting scared out of his wits by a glowing General Lee Charger, back from the dead, or so he thought. MPC has created a special kit of the infamously ghostly General Lee from this episode, and it features glow-in-the-dark plastic. The Dukes of Hazzard, The Ghost of General Lee Dodge Charger 125 plastic scale model kit for the modeler of moderate experience. Decals and parts with glow-in-the-dark effect. Paint and cement not included. You can see the General. And that's what I love about round 2. Check it out. They give you a parts list on the back. 125 scale plastic model kit. Molded in glowing, clear, and transparent red plastic with chrome, black vinyl tires, and colorful release glow decals. So that's cool, even the decals glow. Nice, and you can see the tires, the body of the car, you can see the under chassis. You see the hood. Love it. So this was the third project that's going to be upcoming for Halloween. Third, we're going to switch subjects again and go to a totally different subject for Halloween. This one is going to be so much fun. This is the War of the Worlds, the Martian Time Machine. I love that machine. This is from Pegasus Hobbies. Ever since I was a kid, I just fell in love with these ships. They're just awesome. I love the sound that they make. I love the way they fly. I love the glow, and I love the sparks that come out, the weapon. You can see it's got a destroyed city, and this is from the original release from the 1950s, which is probably my favorite because I like the ships the best. I love the creatures the best. I thought they were so cool looking. I love the eyes with the camera, with the blue, the green, and the yellow, I think. And the second best one that I like, I think that the one with, what's his name? Tom Hanks? No, not Tom Hanks. Really? Tom Cruise, excuse me. The one with Tom Cruise is really cool because I loved the those tripods. Those things are so cool. Maybe at some point we can get a model and do that one. But this one is my favorite, the one from the 50s, because this is my favorite ship. And of course, it's the Martian War Machine. And we got the side with the information. Relive the excitement of the classic sci-fi movie The War of the Worlds, the most accurate model ever produced of the Martian War Machine. Rifle fire, rockets, cannon fire, missiles, and bombs are merely brushed aside by the deflector shield of the alien vehicles. The graceful lines of the War Machine completely belie their awesome destructive potential, and hover forward on the tripod of electricity energy, completely ignoring all of man's effort to stop them. The townsfolk flee, and the army makes a desperate stand. Reports come in that the same thing is happening all over the world. Can nothing stop the Martians? And the kit includes the War Machine, and it's got 16 pieces. Paint and cement not included, and this is model kit 9001. Of course, it would be Earth herself that would put an end to their reign of terror, because the the atmosphere contains contaminants that they were not, they had no immunity to, and that ended up killing the Martians. You can see the side of the box, kit number 9001, War of the Worlds, and I love that picture. Martian War Machine. You can see it's got the finished model on the side, and this was released in 2008. You can see the beautiful copper finish and that awesome green. And of course, we're going to light all these things. Includes planet display base and stand, so love that. And we can actually paint the base to look like Earth. Because I got a little bit of practice in when I did the self-destruct, the auto-destruct USS Enterprise. The round 2 base was the half dome, and I ended up painting it like the surface of Genesis. So this is going to be really fun. And the ends of the box are the same, and there's nothing on the back. So, again, this is from Pegasus Models, and this is War of the Worlds, and how cool is this going to be? Okay, moving on to the next one, and this is going to kind of go back. Again, we're going to shift gears, but this is going to go back to the, kind of like the General Lee that I showed you, and this one is Christine. And I remember my heart just melted when I saw her in the movie Christine when I was a kid. It's just absolutely gorgeous. And of course, guys, you guys that watch my channel know that I love lighting up these kits. And we're going to light her up. We're going to do the headlights. We're going to do the taillights. You guys remember there's a scene where Arnie's girlfriend is sitting in the passenger side and she starts choking on a cheeseburger, and you get that kind of a bright white light, but sometimes it has that green kind of glow coming from the radio. I like that green glow, and we can probably put that in. I don't know if I'd want to put the headlights red or not, but you get that green glow again that would come from the grill, from behind the bumper and below the hood. And she's just, I would have been just like Arnie. I would have fallen in love with her the moment I seen her. You can see the finished model, the Plymouth Fury, and of course they have like her looking gorgeous and cute, but we're gonna make her the way she was in Christine in the film. I'm not gonna do the one where she's all battered, and I don't like that. I like her looking pristine and beautiful, but we're still going to make her light up and be all mean. Or mean to everyone except Arnie. The features, fully detailed model kit, white wall inserts, expanded decal sheet, molded in red. And you can see the decal sheet that's going to be included. And the rest is in, different languages. Okay. And this is by Round 2 Models. This is another reissue that they brought back to us. Love it. And this is AMT. You can see that beautiful picture of her on the side. Love the fog in the background. And again, you can see another picture of her all completed. She is gorgeous. The Plymouth Fury, I think, is this a 58 Plymouth Fury, I think? But I would absolutely just go berserk to be able to own one of these. Finish your model is shown with paint and cement available from your hobby dealer. Round 2, and that's 4073 Megan Beeler Court, South Bend, Indiana. Let's see if it's got a kit number. AMT 801M12. And this is in 125 scale. And again, love what they do. On the back, you can see the parts list. And they actually show photos of all the part trees. And this was 2012 release. Beautiful. This is going to be so much fun because of the lights going in. I don't know if we're going to do the headlights the way she's supposed to look and then do the glowing green and red from behind. We'll see. Love it. So we've got Christine. We've got the Martian War Machine. We've got the General Lee. We've got the Forgotten Prisoner. And finally, we've got the Scallywag. So these are the upcoming Halloween projects. I got 5 of them, and I'm always looking for something new and fun to do for a Halloween build, but you figure this is the next 5 years anyway. Tentatively, of course, it's always, possible that we change plans. So I don't know which one I want to do first, because they're all going to be so fun. I'm really leaning towards Christine or the War Machine. It seems like those would be just so much fun to do. The General Lee would be fun, but there's really no lights or anything, and it's just a matter of it glowing in the dark. So that one probably wouldn't be as exciting as the Christine, because she's going to have the headlights work, the tail lights. She's going to have that green glow on the inside from the dashboard. She's going to have the glow come from behind the grills. So that one is going to be so tantalizing. And the Martian War Machine as well. And of course, we're going to light the War Machine also. Depending how big the base is, we can actually even do the sound. But if we end up doing that build, we'll go into a little bit more. The Forgotten Prisoner, it would be fun. The glow in the dark, what we can do is we can put lights on it where the lights flash on him, and then when we turn it off, the energy of the light absorbed will glow. That could be a cool thing. Maybe we can do a couple of torches with the flickering flame effect. We can do so many fun things. And of course, the same thing with the Jolly Roger, because he glows in the dark too. We can maybe put like the flickering lights for a lantern in the base and put a light on him. So there's all kinds of fun things. I don't know how I'm going to decide. Maybe I'll just draw straws. Or if you guys have any preferences, let me know in the comments. And as usual, I thank you so much for watching and for joining me. Thank you for the kind words, your support. And here's to a nice, fun, exciting Halloween season. Till the next video, my friends, I'll talk to you soon.